How do you evaluate is Ukraine is ready for the winter, because the winter is coming and the situation is crucially another way that we had it last year?
We have enough gas in our storage. We have more than enough capacities to bring gas from the west. We also have a so-called winter package with Gazprom. So if we need to buy from Gazprom, we will do it, but based on commercial interests or commercial considerations. But even if, for example, Gazprom decides to interrupt and not to deliver gas when we really need it, again, as I mentioned, we have gas in storage and we have capacity to bring gas from the west. So that's why we're more or less comfortable that we will go through this winter without any interruptions of gas transmission, including Russian gas to Europe, gas transmission from the west to Ukraine, gas transmission inside Ukraine, and gas supply to all Ukrainian customers.
And tell a bit more about possibility to protect suppliers, and not only suppliers, but population against new prices and new market rules.
First of all, new market rules already resulted in decreasing gas prices in Ukraine. So, for example, from October the 1st, the gas market was liberalized and the regulator doesn't set prices for industrial consumers, and it immediately resulted in lower prices for industrial consumers. For households, prices are fixed by the government and they will not increase. But we now, because we see some decrease in our import prices, the government may even decrease prices for households if this trend continues. So that's why we see absolutely no concerns for shocks for households or for consumers in Ukraine. They all benefit from a liberalized gas market in Ukraine.
We feel that Naftogaz is much more independent now from the state and the government, but is there no tension between your company and the Ministry of Energy?
There is a tension, but again, to some extent it's inevitable, because this corporate governance reform that Naftogaz is undertaking is about insulation from political meddling, so from political influence. And of course, the Ministry of Energy doesn't want to lose this control over Naftogaz. Sometimes we take it easy, because it's like, for example, when you're getting older, for example, you're like, I don't know, a teenager, and you understand that you have to be independent and your parents care about you and they're kind of afraid to let you be independent. So let's hope that that's the case with Naftogaz and the ministry.